Hi, I'm Sunflower Blitz, and you're watching 21st Pilots Lounge.
Nell, take it away, Nell.
Are you okay? It's in the air. I know it hurts the pain, it's just so much to bear. Just grab a hold, we'll take it slow. Just hold on tight, don't you let go. Feel the world is caving, can hardly breathe. I know you are right now. It's getting loud, can't stop bleeding. Silently crying out, please help me now. I'm dying, just trying every single way to make this go away. This feeling, I know it hurts right now. It's getting loud, just breathe with me. Breathe with me. We push away, self-medicate, and drag our blades to mask our pain. Just grab a hold, we'll take it slow. Just hold on tight, don't you let go. Feel the world is caving, can hardly breathe. Ooh. I know you are right now. It's getting loud, can't stop bleeding. Silently crying out, please help me now. I'm dying, just trying every single way to make this go away. This feeling, I know it hurts right now. It's getting loud, just breathe with the night. Will end, we'll rise again. Our lives defend, our voices spoken. The darkest nights will end. We'll rise and rise again. We are the broken. I know you are right now. It's getting loud, can't stop bleeding. Silently crying out, please help me now. I'm dying, just trying every single way to make this go away. This feeling, I know it hurts right now. It's getting loud, just breathe with me. Breathe with me. Breathe with me. Thank you.
Wow. Whew. Love that song so Guys, please give Janelle a big round of applause for that one, please. And Captain Mike, thank you so much for being here. Appreciate you. Welcome in. Victor Valiant, welcome in too. Alrighty, yes. They love you, Nell. They love you.
Aw, thank you.
Oh, so really quick, let's try to I don't want to take up too much more of your time, but like what was the inspiration for that one? Like give us a little bit of insight on your music there, if you could.
Sure. So that song is called Breathe, and that's from my album Temperamental. And so the idea behind it is, so I go through like a lot of stuff myself, like mental wise, but then I was thinking that if, let's say, when other people go through that, let's say like if you have a friend that's going through that, sometimes you don't really know what to say to them because maybe you're worried about making it worse, or like maybe saying something that sounds like you're not caring enough or whatever. And so like what do you say to that person to let them know that you care and that you're there? And so for this song, it's kind of like a letter that I am writing to another person that is maybe like just at their wits end, and they are just like fighting to keep going and stuff, and what I would say to them. And sometimes like the hardest thing to even do when you're in that moment is to just breathe. Like sometimes it's already hard to do that, uh, and it's hard to do anything. And so in that song it's kind of like, just breathe with me and it will be okay, as long as just make sure you keep breathing, and it'll be okay. And so it's kind of like I don't want the person to give up. And so it's kind of like my story to whoever that person is that's going through that.
Wow.
So yeah, that's my concept for it.
That's crazy. You hit the nail on the head. It's like whenever a friend comes to you about a problem and you don't know what to say or whatnot, you do worry about. I worry about all the time about making it worse, and but
Yeah.
sometimes it's good to lend an ear, and listen and
Mhm.
tell them to breathe, and try
Mhm.
to just be there with them and comfort them. That was one of the hardest things. 'Cause I'm socially awkward and I don't know what to say half the time, But over
Oh
the
no, you're
years,
great.
thank you.
Hey, I'm Cupcake Dice, and you are watching 21st Pilots Lounge.
More of like the substance. Like it's not a crystal, it's not goop because it's solid. That doesn't It's more about the concept. There's a line that's like bugs and amber held forever, and so it like I was really upset. I had my heart broken, and so it was like right at the very beginning of me trying to get over this guy and like not wanting it to be over, basically. Yeah, it's a really, I don't know, it makes me sad when I play it because I can remember like exactly writing it and just being like so sad.
I think
It's a bummer of a song. I hate to bring the mood down, but it is.
I mean, if it's gonna bring your mood down, I hope it doesn't. But...
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Okay.
I sing it on stream all the time. It's all right.
Sweet. Yeah, it is a good song, by the way. I've been
Thank you very much.
Yeah, I haven't had much of a chance to listen to. I haven't been because every time you stream, I'm always working, so it's like
yeah,
drop a work.
timing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alrighty, guys. So, alrighty, guys, please give it up for the amazing It's Chapin.
Can you hear it okay? Hey, let's fall through the stars, fall through the ages to the sea floor, fall again, start again with me and your arms.
Time still spreads when we ask. So I ask, did you ask? 100 years ain't nothing to us. Fall again to my arms, my arms. How we meant this, golden light, faucet lights, faucet lights. Bugs in amber, held forever, still alive, still alive. Time still spreads when we ask. So I ask, did you ask? Did you ask? Fall again, fall again.
There you go. Hey, what's up, George? Hey, thank you very much.
So
Like I said, kind of a downer, but thank you for letting me play it. Thanks for having me on.
yeah, no problem, man. It's like I could feel the sadness in that song. You know, it just kind of hits you. I've been
It's a
there.
sad one.
It's been there. You know, it's but yeah. Oh man, thank you so much again for that, Chapin, and thank you guys everyone for the claps.
Thank you. Thanks, Gamer Lives. Cat Online, NC Climber, George, Winter. Thank you.
Show and Cat, Yo Soy Cat, George, welcome in. Anyone else did I miss? Cool. Alrighty, guys. Thank you for showing the love. So, your EP. Tell us about the recording process of all that. Like, did you go to a studio? Like, or is that what you did on tour? Wait, before we get to that, tell us about the recording process.
So recording process, I've discovered about myself that I really don't enjoy that.
What do you mean?
I don't know. I find recording so frustrating. I'm very much a perfectionist, so I find it like absolutely grueling to not be able to like fix every little thing forever and ever and ever, because perfection is like, it's like an unattainable point in the future. You'll never get there. You're just trying to get as close as you can, and in trying to get as close as you can, you just be working and working, working forever and just driving yourself insane. Which is what I did. I did not go to studio. I just used this mic and whatchamacallit, Logic on my computer.
Oh,
And
wow.
then it took me like months to get everything down, and then I did vocals, and then I went online and I looked around here first for a producer and or like a mix and master person, because I thought I could do it myself, and turns out I can't. That's not in my skills. So I was talking to my friend, and she's like, why don't you look for someone online So I went to, I don't even remember what the website's called. But you can just like search for someone to do the mixing and mastering, and you can like hear clips of projects they've already worked on. And so I reached out to a couple producers, and yeah, I met my friend Simon. And Simon, it's not Fiverr. It's like more than $5. Like you pay them actual money. They're like real producers. And so yeah, Simon's in Austria, and he did the mixing and the mastering, and like I'm working on new songs, and he's down to work on an album with me. So yeah,
Wow.
just worked out.
So you completely recorded it all at home, no
Yeah.
studio time, nothing like that. That's why it sounds so
No.
warm and fuzzy. Like
Yeah, because it's just me and this mic essentially. And that, like I sent it all to Simon, and he's like, yeah, it's really unconventional to plug in an acoustic. Like you should really get a better mic to do like the figure 8 or something. I'm not sure what he was talking about, but I got to get another mic for recording next time.
Hi, it's Egalaki, and you're watching 21st Pilots Lounge.
And I'm just dreaming, counting the ways to where you are. I'm 22 for a moment, and she feels better than ever, and we're on fire, making our way back from Mars. 15, there's still time for you, time to buy and time to lose. 15, there's never a wish better than this, when you only got 100 years to live. I'm 33 for a moment, I'm still the man, but you see I'm a they, a kid on the way, yeah, a family on my mind. I'm 45 for a moment, the sea is high and I'm heading into a crisis, chasing the years of my life. 15, there's still time for you, time to buy and time to lose yourself within a morning star. 15, I'm alright with you. 15, there's never a wish better than this, when you only got 100 years to live. Half the time goes by, suddenly you're wise, another blink of an eye. 67 is gone, the sun is getting high, we're moving on. I'm 99 for a moment, I'm dying for just another moment, and I'm just dreaming, counting the ways to where you are. 15, there's still time for you. 22, I feel her too. 33, you're on your way. Every day's a new day. Ooh, 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 ooh. 15, there's still time for you.
know if you guys heard her.
All right. Siri, thank you for making your special guest appearance. And thank you so much, Mary. Hey, Kitty, what's up? Welcome in. How you doing? All right, guys. Thank you so much for that, Mary. I love your rendition of that song. It's just
Thank
so
you.
beautiful. It's a beautiful
you so
song
much.
altogether. Yeah.
It is. It is. And I've gotten used to singing it a lot because it's always requested. You know, even if you don't show up and request it, like somebody else will. Like it's always requested every single stream.
Exactly. That's what I was saying. Like when last time I requested it, like it was already I think you just played it, and I was like, oh, people got good taste. Oh man.
And they do.
Hey, thanks for the hydrate, Angel. And Mr. Kincaid, welcome in. Ira, everybody, thank you for the claps. Sarah, thank you for the lighters. And Kitty, welcome in. How are you doing? I know you got some compliments there. Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks to you. Now I'm a fan of the song. You never knew that song before, Sarah? It's a classic from like
it is
2000.
Five for Fighting. Yeah, it's
2000.
old.
Old. It was like MTV.
2000. Something.
2005, I think. Like, if you see the video, he's still wearing like the emo pants and stuff. He was like too old back then to wear those clothes.
Also, I don't know if you've noticed this, but in their videos, the piano is like out of tune, and it drives me insane. Like the G is like not in tune. I might have just ruined it for you, but it's like not in tune, and it drives me nuts. I'm like, why?
Oh man, I did not notice that. Is it?
It's like slightly flat, and it bugs me so much.
Oh man, no, you have a good ear. That's a true musician. You can hear it by ear. Like my bass back there, I have to use the freaking tuner, or otherwise I'm not gonna notice it's out of tune. Really, well, somewhat slight of. If it's like really out of tune, then yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
I mean, I don't have perfect pitch, but like, yeah, it bugs me.
Beyond their budget, you think that he would like tune his own piano? Maybe, I don't know. Like
I don't know.
Somebody else back there. Let's see. Wow, really, honestly thought that myself forever, but if you change it, it changes the whole song. You pretty much, yeah, you can pretty much change the sound of a whole song just like by going up a scale or something. Oh, what? No, but I'm sounding like a noob here. I'm not even gonna try. Going up an octave, I guess. The key, going up a key, changing the key, right?
Yeah, the key. Yeah, the key.
There you go.
Music things.
Music theory. We have a teacher in here. Okay, guys. Just, Sarah is a professional piano teacher, so please correct us if you can. Yeah, she is an amazing teacher. She taught me.
And she probably would notice if it were out of tune too. If she listened to the song.
Well, you're using a digital piano, right? So I don't know if you changed the key, but I mean, it's your first time.
Didn't. I'm actually in the same key. I do for their song. For this one, I do the same key, but for different ones, I definitely change it. Oh,
that's cool. So you just don't go along sus. Although sus is like sustain pedal. I can't remember. Or sussy baka. Yeah, that's one thing too. Or being sus.
Sussy baka.
Yeah, apparently that's like
baka?
a term on. Well, you know, like baka means like idiot in Japanese, right? And like
apparently I did not know
sussy
this.
Is like it's like a TikTok term, I guess, that the kids were saying for a little while. That just kind of came and went. But
the kids, all those kids.
But yeah, Mr. Kincaid knows we're part of a community that still uses it for some reason because we're stuck in like 2019 apparently. Is noticeable.
Hi, this is Maria the Bean, and you're watching 21st Pilots Lounge.
So which song will you be singing for us?
I'll sing acoustic right now, just with guitar, and the song called "Under the One Sky."
Under the One Sky. Okay. All right, guys. Please give it up for Ira Abba singing her song "Under the One Sky."
I can feel you, even when you're not with me in another space. You can feel me, even when you have a night and I have day. Nothing has changed after a long time. You in my heart, you in my mind, under the one sky, under the sky. I'm feeling your smile. I feel your smile. When you crying, I can feel the salty tears in my sweet lips. When you smiling, in that moment silence also stays with me. Never late to meet again. Nothing that it's all the same under the one sky, under the sky. I feel in your smile, I feel your smile, and I know now it's for real. Nobody's break. What do I feel? I will be with you. See you again, even in heaven or in hell, under the one sky, under the sky. I feel in your smile, I feel your smile. I feel your smile, I feel your soul, I feel your heart, I feel it all. I feel your heart, I feel your soul, I feel it all. I feel, I feel, I feel. Thank you. So that was from Under the One Sky. I hope you enjoyed that. Thank you so much.
Beautiful. So, what's the story behind that song, Under the One Sky? What inspired that one?
Well, thank you for asking, and thank you guys for lovely emotes. Thank you, Carrigan, Smooth Sailing, and lovely Uncle Fred, and that flies music. Thank you for applause. Thank you guys. I really appreciate that. Hope you like it. So, a story, inspiration. For me, in my life, that is the biggest inspirations. It's people. Stories about people, some story, or it's just in my life a story, or story from another lives, or it's a nature. Mostly it's about nature. I really inspired by nature a lot, you know. And I'm just a very nature person. Yeah, I like to be more outdoor than inside, you know. So this one, it's a love story. It's from my life, you know. When I was far from the person that basically a person that I love. So I wrote this song. So just even far, still under one sky, you know.
That is true. Yes.
Yeah.
I can totally relate to that one. But wow, that's a good way to interpret your feelings of feeling maybe not physically there, but you're still under the same sky there. That's wow, that's really cool. But yeah, thank you guys for all the claps.
Try to find some positivity, you know.
Yes.
I think not always I can do that. Yeah.
It can be hard, but you definitely have a great way to try to channel that and try to find that energy, that positive energy, and make light of it. It's not always
True.
easy. So, so when did you find Twitch? How did you start on Twitch? What led you to here? And why did you start streaming on here?
Okay. So, yeah, thank you for asking. Actually, I was streaming before in another platform. It's a Sessions Live. Some people know, like Lovely Uncle Fred. He was there with me. Some people just also coming from that place. That's a platform. It's like Twitch, but it's only music related, So kind of they found me in YouTube somehow, and they wrote me, contact me, and it was like some audition to go. It's not like in Twitch you just stream and that's it. But this is that you need to go through audition, so it was kind of worried. But yeah, I was streaming almost 1 year there, and
Wow.
it was very nice. It was just they were paying for artists a lot, When I just came, they were paying for all the artists a lot. If you are just streaming constantly, they also giving money for streamers. Even this, if you pass the audition and first your stream, you have $25 straight, So it was really good, But with time they started to, cut and cut, because of course they cannot, like, more people come in, they cannot afford, so much. So they kind of started to, like, take a big percent and things like that. And then a lot of artists started to go to another platforms, and I saw some people went to Twitch, so that's how I found the Twitch. How I knew Twitch, but I thought it just for gamers. That's what I thought. And then I understood that there's a big world here, music world. And I was in the beginning, I was afraid again, start from zero again, but I found out such a big support here, so nice. I just found so many great people, including you, 21st. So
Thank you.
also, yeah, Taylor. So that's my story, So I like Twitch a lot. So now I even don't stream in sessions anymore.
Hi, this is DJ Miyamaya, and you are watching 21st Pilots Lounge.
Your acoustic versions of your songs are still just as amazing, so it's all good.
Thank you.
No problem. So, can you give us a little background on Crown? What's that song about again?
It's basically about anxiety. A lot of my songs are kind of tied into mental health.
Just like these guys. It's like 21 Pilots. They're Mr. Mental Healths. But
actually,
yeah.
I listened to one of their newer songs, and I can't remember what it was called, but it's really amazing. You'd probably know it was about kind of like manifesting, and
Manifesting.
yeah, like manifesting your own kind of. I'll have to find it. It's like a more brand new one. I think it's brand new anyway.
I'd have to, because a lot of the songs are kind of about that. But alrighty.
Well, I'll have to show you.
Alrighty, no problem. Alrighty, guys. Performing her original song, Crown. Give it up for Smooth Sailing.
Tell me if it sounds okay.
You envision goals
knows, what do you see? Do you just close your eyes and feel it, or go deep inside a dream? Whoa, can you feel it in your soul? Are you afraid to lose control? Just stop to listen or push your way through. Do let anxiety creep in and judge everything you'll do. I see it's taking quite its toll, but your boss is self-control. And I can feel it talking. I'm not scared of going nowhere, but when it comes to stopping, no, won't back down, high on this crowd, and I can feel it talking. I'm not scared of going nowhere, but when it comes to stopping, no, won't back down, high on this ground. Yeah, I want it, babe. High on it, babe. High on this ground. Yeah, I want it, babe. High on it, babe. When you try to push the limits, are you constantly being told you can't reach it? Stop it all, gun yourself, shut them down. Shh, I want to. And I can feel it talking. I'm not scared of going nowhere, but when it comes to stopping, no, won't back down, high on this ground, and I can feel it talking. I'm not scared of going nowhere, but when it comes to stopping, no, won't back down, high on this ground. Yeah, I want it, babe. High on it, babe. High on this ground. Yeah, I want it, babe. High on it, babe. Push to the left and back down. Fight on the right to see you feeling now. One on the side and upside down. Hey, babe, I own this crown and I can feel it talking. I'm not scared of going nowhere, but when it comes to stopping, no, won't back down, high on this ground, and I can feel it talking. I'm not scared of going nowhere, but when it comes to stopping, no, won't back down, high on this ground. Yeah, I want it, babe. High on it, babe. High on this ground. Yeah, I want it, babe. High on it, babe. Much better produced version.
Which you guys can check out on the stream and in our Spotify. So, wow, thanks for giving us that little sample there. Wow. So, you said like a crown is not like a king or queen crown. It's kind of like a, what did you say it was again?
Yeah, I basically wrote it based on a chakra crown, you know, kind of if you are connected to that at all.
Chakra?
But, you know, chakra?
Yeah.
You know your chakras? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, a regular crown works too, because it's just kind of like, you know, I'm not going to let people tell me that I can't do something. And I'm not going to listen to those voices in my head, and I'm just going to like move on and just move through it.
Dang, so much like empowerment and encouragement, self-encouragement. External encouragement was definitely something we were talking about earlier with Emily. So when you write, like, do you have like a certain mantra or like a certain place you need to be in? Like, what inspires you to write? Like, do you just, or like, yeah, go ahead.
I don't know. Sometimes just when you're like really in your feelings, I feel like that's the best time to kind of move through it. They might not come out the most positive songs. I try always to make them have more meaning than just sorrow or sadness. But yeah, I find those are the best times to do it. But I've been doing this songwriting course and trying to teach you, you know, to have like a subject to actually write about, which that's something new to me. So usually I just like sit down and write whatever I'm feeling and whatever just comes to my head. But so this is a different way of looking at it. I'm kind of excited about.
So you were taking a songwriting course with Hers, is that right? H-E-R-S?
Yeah.
So tell us about that. H-E-R. Just H-E-R, right? Her?
Yep.
Okay. How is that?
Well,
yeah.
Sorry.
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
You're like just a tad behind me, so when I talk, it ends up or like just a little bit delayed.
Oops.
So I yeah.
All right, the internet waves all the way to Canada is a little delayed. It's got to pass through customs. Every word's got to pass through customs. Oops.
Gotta pay for it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's been good. I actually that wasn't the first one I've done. If you've ever heard of the program Monthly, they do just like monthly 30-day classes with different artists. I think they even have like cooking classes and stuff on there now. I think I saw a shoemaking one. But anyways, these big artists have been putting some classes on there. So the first.
Hey, this is Katiren, and you are watching 21st Pilots Lounge.
What's this song about here?
So I started writing this song when I was 15 after a family trip to the Philippines. My first time seeing it, so I'm half Filipino. My dad moved here when he was just 9 years old. So yeah, I often get asked like what it was like to grow up in a multicultural home. And to be honest, like I was very Canadianized. My dad was very Canadianized. So we had aspects of the Filipino culture, but it wasn't until I went to the Philippines where it was like a feeling of home. And I think
I'm like that
something
with Canada.
about yeah, like, and the island was just so beautiful. Something just like got stuck in my heart, and I just needed to write it out in a song. So it wasn't until years later when I was working on the Star Trails album that I actually took those lyrics from that moment and revised it and composed it into an actual song, which you're about to hear now.
Sweet. Definitely. This is a bop. So guys, please give it up for the amazing Bex music. Take it away, Bex.
I dream Boracay. I dream Boracay. Sand beach, stars in her eyes, and Boracay. And it's so far from home, it seems, but she knows right now it's where she needs to be, in Boracay. And you'll find her on the beach, watching sunsets every day. Ooh, it just makes sense, 'cause that's her way. I dream Boracay. I dream Boracay. And everywhere you look around, it's hard to live and be let down in Boracay. Oh, Boracay. No matter what you've left behind, a piece of you is intertwined in Boracay. Yeah, Boracay. And it's all in the past, but you still feel the warmth on your face. Ooh, it all feels the exact same way. You're in my every thought. I fight the good with the bad. You're in my every thought. Thinking of the love we could have had. You're in my every thought. You're in my every thought. And I dream of Boracay. Yeah, I dream of Boracay. Yeah, I
sky. Thanks, Sweet Sailing. Thanks, Luca. I'm excited to meet you, I heard. I heard you're not feeling well. I hope you're feeling really better now. Thank you. Yeah. That's Borikai. You're muted.
Awesome. Thank you. That's such a bop. Thank you for pointing that out, Bex. Yeah, thanks for the claps, guys, and all the emotes, Jersey, Sailing, Loca. Alrighty. So, like you said, you visited Barakai as a teenager. Is it like now? I never made it out there. Like I've been in the Philippines as a
Yeah.
kid too. I think like it's kind of. Did you find it kind of like a culture shock when you went out there, growing up in like? No.
Yeah, no, totally. Because, okay, so I was there when I was a teenager. Prior to that, it wasn't like I hadn't traveled before. We had a family. Like I was lucky in that I grew up with parents who were entrepreneurs, so they weren't confined to a 9 to 5, and they could just take their children on trips to see the world. And because we grew up on an apple farm, and so like there were certain times of the year where we couldn't leave because it was harvest season, that kind of thing. But I think the first big family trip we took was to Europe, and that I didn't really sense a big culture shock. It was like different and it was cool, and I was only 11 at the time, so like there was probably more to take in than I realized at the time. But going to the Philippines, yes, that was a huge culture shock because I'd never seen that much of a disparity between the rich and the poor before. And even just like that was like the biggest shock to it.
Like you could tell. You could totally tell.
Immediately, yeah,
It's sad.
immediately.
Yeah.
Because they as soon as, and this is years ago now, so like I don't know if things have shifted, but I don't think the government's changed that much, so I don't know.
No, it hasn't.
But it was really sad because I remember wishing that I had brought toys with me or something, because like I don't know if you remember like seeing children on the street and then they'll go up to you and they'll see if you have anything, because they can tell, they know that you're a tourist, even though I look Filipino, like they could still tell.
Yeah.
And
There's a different look, distinct look.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they just knew, and I felt really bad. Yeah, it was like a very awakening moment. I think it was a good experience to have at that age too, to just open yourself up to that.
Yeah. No, you said it right. It's like you really witness the third world when you go there. It's like even like from the air. So do you remember like from the airplane you're touching down at Ninoy Aquino? Is that where you flew into Manila, or did you fly into a different airport?
We flew into Japan as a stopover, and then I
same.
can't remember.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was Manila. Yeah.
Like you saw like
Yeah.
slums like right next to the jetway.
Yeah.
Like just people living like right next to the airport. It's gotta be so loud, and like it's like you gotta deal with that every day. It's like people are just living anywhere down there. It's crazy.
There's so many people. It was such a shock.
A lot of people,
and
yeah.
like on like in such small spaces too. Like, and I'm a fan of tiny homes.
Yeah.
But like this is like next level. Like they're clustered together, and it was shocking.
It is, yeah. It's a real different world down there. It's nothing like here or in Canada where the streets are wide. And okay, so I don't know if you drove in the city, but did you like ride around in a car in the city at all? Like
That was the most terrifying experience.
Yeah. It's like there's lines and there's everything that a road needs, but nobody follows that. It's like
No, it's a
go-karts.
whole-
What?
Like, I think like you build like a really good instinct when you're like a Filipino driver, because they're so confident, but like I wouldn't be able to drive there, not with like all of the rules and like lines that we have here.
Yeah.
They know what they're doing. It's just, but for like an outsider, it's like chaos.
Yes. No, I would never drive there.
Scary.
Oh my god.
I think the biggest, like the scariest was we were driving along, I can't remember where exactly we were, but we were driving along a cliff's edge and the roads are so narrow and there's nothing guarding us from just like toppling over the edge. And like we were taking a cab and this driver, he was going so fast because he's used to those hills, but it was like I remember I had to keep my eyes closed. It was also in the middle of some sort of rainstorm, happened at the exact same time. And I thought I'm like, I'm gonna die today.
Oh no.
It was scary.
It's like, I guess the home country is taking me back.
Hi, this is Maria the Bean, and you're watching 21st Pilots Lounge.